What is up, everybody? Today, we are doing something absolutely insane. I'm not giving away $1 million, but I am giving you the ultimate, most comprehensive guide to one of the most incredible cities in India, Dehradun. Forget everything you know about boring travel videos. We are going to break down every single thing you need to know to have the most epic adventure of your life. Seriously, I've spent countless hours putting this together, so you don't have to. You just show up and have the time of your life. This isn't just a guide, it's your personal cheat code for the perfect vacation. In this video, I'm going to personally walk you through everything. I'm talking about the absolute best time to visit so you don't get stuck in miserable weather, every possible way to get here, from planes to the brand new expressway that's changing the game. We'll explore the most mind-blowing places to visit, from ancient caves to stunning monasteries. I'll even show you how to get around like a local, what food you absolutely have to eat, where to shop for the coolest stuff, and the most critical tips to keep you safe and make your trip seamless. By the end of this video, you will be a Dehradun expert. No joke, you'll know more than most people who live here. I've packed this video with so much value, you won't need to watch another guide again. So, if you're ready to plan the most unforgettable trip ever, you clicked on the right video. Hit that subscribe button right now, because you are not going to want to miss a single second of this. Let's get into it. Alright, first things first. Timing is everything. You could go to the most amazing place on earth, but if you go at the wrong time, your trip is ruined. I'm not going to let that happen to you. So, when is the absolute best time to visit Dehradun? I've broken it down into two perfect windows. The first, and my personal favorite, is from October to December. The monsoon rains are gone, the air is crisp and clean, and the weather is just perfect. It's not too hot, not too cold. You can explore all day without breaking a sweat, and the views of the mountains are crystal clear. This is prime time for sightseeing, trekking, and just soaking in the incredible atmosphere. The second golden window is from March to June. This is right before the peak summer heat kicks in across the rest of India, making Dehradun a perfect escape. The days are warm and sunny, ideal for visiting places like Sahastradhara or Malsi Deer Park. The flowers are in full bloom, and the entire valley looks like it's been painted with vibrant colors. This is the last chance to get amazing weather before the monsoon arrives. So if you're planning a summer break, this is your sweet spot. Trust me, planning your trip during these months is the first step to an unbeatable vacation. Now, let's talk about the monsoon season, from July to September. Look, some people love it. The whole valley turns a crazy, lush green, and it's incredibly beautiful. But I have to give you a serious warning. This isn't just a little rain. We're talking torrential downpours. The biggest problem is the risk of landslides, which can, and often do, block major roads for hours or even days. It can seriously mess up your plans and be genuinely dangerous. So, while it's cheaper and less crowded, I'd only recommend it if you're an experienced traveler who is prepared for disruptions. For the other 99% of you, stick to the safe windows I mentioned. Okay, you've picked the perfect time to go. Now, how do you actually get to Dehradun? I'm going to give you every option and you can pick what's best for you. Option 1, the fastest way flying. Dehradun has its own airport, the Jolly Grant Airport, DD, located about 25 kilometers from the city center. You can get direct flights from major cities like Delhi, Mumbai, Bangalore, and more. It's super convenient. You land, grab a taxi, and you're in the heart of the city in about an hour. If you value your time more than money, flying is the undisputed champion. It's easy, it's fast, and it gets you into vacation mode quicker than anything else. Next up, we have the classic Indian experience, the train. Dehradun railway station is right in the middle of the city, which is a huge plus. You can hop off the train and be at your hotel in minutes. There are some incredible train journeys you can take, like the Dehradun Shatabdi Express or the Jan Shatabdi from Delhi, which are both fast and comfortable. Traveling by train is more affordable than flying, and you get to see the beautiful Indian countryside rolling by your window. It's a whole vibe, so if you want a budget-friendly and scenic journey, the train is an amazing choice. But hold on, because the game is about to change forever. Let's talk about driving. For years, the drive from Delhi took 6 to 7 hours, with tons of traffic. But now, they are building the Delhi-Dehradun Expressway. This is a complete game changer. It's going to cut the travel time down to just 2.5 hours. That is insane. You'll be able to leave Delhi after breakfast and be in Dehradun for lunch. This will make road trips the most popular option by far. You can also take a bus. There are tons of options, from luxury Volvos to regular government buses. connecting Dehradun to all major cities in North India. So whether you fly, ride the rails or drive, getting here is easier than ever. What do you actually do in Dehradun? I've explored every corner of this city to bring you the absolute best must-see places. First on the list is Robber's Cave, or Guchu Pani. This isn't just a cave, it's a natural river cave formation where you literally walk through a stream of ice-cold water between massive cliffs. It's one of the coolest experiences you'll ever have. Next, you have to go to Sahastradhara. The name means thousand-fold spring, and it's a series of cascading waterfalls and sulfur springs that are said to have healing properties. It's breathtakingly beautiful. And for some peace and spirituality, the Mindrolling Monastery is a must-visit. It's one of the largest Buddhist stupas in the world, and the sheer scale and intricate artwork will leave you speechless. But we are just getting started. For a touch of history and devotion, visit the ancient Tapkeshwar temple, a cave temple dedicated to Lord Shiva, where water naturally drips onto the Shiva Lingam. It's an incredibly serene and powerful place. If you're a nature or architecture lover, the Forest Research Institute, or FRI, is non-negotiable. The colonial-era building is a masterpiece, and the museums inside are fascinating. Want to see some wildlife? Head to the Malsi Deer Park, a mini zoo perfect for a family outing. And you can't say you've been to Dehradun without visiting the iconic clock tower and exploring the chaotic, vibrant, and absolutely amazing Paltan Bazaar for some insane street shopping. And here's a pro tip. Dehradun is the perfect base camp for exploring even more legendary places. The Queen of Hills Mussoorie is just an hour's drive away, offering stunning Himalayan views. The yoga capital of the world, Rishikesh, and the holy city of Haridwar are also super close. So you can base yourself in Dehradun and take day trips to 3 other world-famous destinations. We also have hidden gems like Chetwood Hall for military buffs, the Kipling Trail for hikers, and the Asan Barrage Bird Sanctuary for bird watchers. There is literally something for everyone here. It's impossible to be bored. Okay, you're in the city, you've seen the epic places, but how do you get from one spot to another without getting ripped off? Let's break down your local transport options. The most iconic and cheapest way to travel in Dehradun is by using the Vikrams, or autos. These are the blue 3-wheelers you'll see everywhere. They run on fixed routes and are incredibly cheap, but they can get super crowded. It's a true local experience, but be prepared to squeeze in. If you want a bit more comfort, you can hire a full auto rickshaw for yourself, but make sure you agree on the fare before you start the ride. This is your go-to for short distances. For a more modern and convenient option, you have app-based cabs like Ola and Uber. These are a lifesaver. You can book a ride from your phone, you know the fare up front, and it's generally a comfortable and reliable way to get around, especially for longer distances or when you're traveling to the airport or railway station. The only downside is that during peak hours or in very crowded areas, surge pricing can make them more expensive, and availability can sometimes be an issue in the city's outskirts. I recommend having both apps on your phone to compare prices and availability. If you want total freedom, you can hire a private taxi for the whole day. This is the best option if you have a packed itinerary and want to visit multiple places, especially those on the city's edge like Sahastradhara or the Mindrolling Monastery. It's the most expensive option, but the convenience is unbeatable. Your driver will wait for you at every stop. Lastly, there are local city buses. They are the absolute cheapest way to travel, but can be confusing for a tourist as the routes might not be clearly marked. I'd only recommend this for the super adventurous or those on a shoestring budget. For most people, a mix of Vikrams and app cabs is the winning strategy. You can't have the perfect trip without eating incredible food, and Dehradun is a paradise for foodies. I'm going to show you exactly what to eat and where to find it. First up, you absolutely cannot leave without trying the local street food. Head to any local market and you have to get a bun tikki. It's a crispy potato patty stuffed inside a soft bun with delicious chutneys. It's a flavor explosion. Also look for stalls selling chole puri for a hearty and spicy breakfast. And of course, being so close to the mountains, the momos here are legendary. You'll find stalls selling steamed and fried momos everywhere, and they are some of the best you'll ever have. Now let's talk about the legends. Dehradun is famous for its bakeries, and the king of them all is Ellora's Melting Moments on Paltan Bazaar Road. People travel from all over just to buy their famous stick jaws, rusks, and plum cakes. Going to Ellora's is not just shopping, it's a Dehradun tradition. You have to go. For cafe lovers, the city has an amazing scene. There are tons of cool, trendy cafes where you can chill, work, or just enjoy a great cup of coffee and some delicious food. Places like Kalsang Ama Cafe or Chaya Cafe are super popular for their vibe and amazing Tibetan and continental food. When you're ready to eat a full meal, Dehradun has incredible restaurants for every budget. You can find amazing North Indian and Mughlai cuisine at places like Punjab Grill or Dundabar. And for shopping, Paltan Bazaar is the heart and soul of the city. It's a chaotic, narrow market where you can find literally anything, from affordable clothes and shoes to local spices, handicrafts, and souvenirs. For more high-end shopping, head to Pacific Mall on Rajpur Road, which has all the big national and international brands. Whether you're a street food junkie or a fine dining connoisseur, Dehradun's food scene will blow you away. Alright, this is the most important chapter. I'm going to give you the tips and alerts that will save you from making the mistakes every other tourist makes. Listen up. First, traffic and parking. Dehradun is growing fast, and the traffic, especially on main roads like Rajpur Road and in areas like the Clock Tower, can be insane. If you're driving, be prepared for congestion. Parking is a massive challenge. Always look for designated parking areas or use public transport to get to crowded markets. Don't just park anywhere or you will get a ticket or towed. It's a rookie mistake that can ruin your day. Second, a critical monsoon safety alert. I mentioned this before, but I have to say it again. If you are traveling during the monsoon, July to September, you must be careful. Roads in the hills are prone to landslides. Always check the weather forecast and road conditions before you head out, especially if you're planning a trip to Mussoorie or other nearby hill stations. Avoid driving at night during heavy rain. Your safety is more important than any sight. Be smart, be prepared, and have backup plans in case a road gets blocked. Third, let's talk about the new expressway. While it's going to be amazing, be aware of a few things. When it first opens, there might be some teething issues, and it could get extremely crowded on weekends as everyone from Delhi rushes to the hills. Also, be aware of your speed. It's an expressway, but safety rules still apply. And finally, here's your quick travel checklist. Pack layers of clothing as the weather can change quickly. Carry a reusable water bottle to stay hydrated. Keep a portable charger for your phone. Have some cash handy for small shops and street food. And always have a digital and physical copy of your ID. Following these tips will guarantee your trip is smooth and stress-free. And that is it. You now have literally every single piece of information you need to have the most incredible, seamless, and unforgettable trip to Dehradun. We covered the absolute best times to visit, every possible way to get here, the most epic places you have to see, how to navigate the city like a pro, the food that will blow your mind, and the critical tips that will keep you safe and happy. I poured everything I know into this guide to make sure your adventure is nothing short of perfect. This is more than just a video. It's your personal roadmap to an amazing experience. I genuinely believe that with this guide, you are fully equipped to explore the best of what this amazing city and its surroundings have to offer. From the spiritual calm of the monasteries to the adrenaline of walking through Robber's Cave and the vibrant chaos of Paltan Bazaar, Dehradun has a piece of magic for every single person. I hope this video has not only informed you but also gotten you super excited to pack your bags and go on this adventure. That was my #1 goal. Now I want to hear from you. If you have any questions, and I mean any questions at all, drop them in the comments below. Do you want a detailed itinerary for a 3-day trip? Do you want to know more about a specific restaurant or a hidden gem I mentioned? Ask away. I will be in the comments answering as many questions as I can. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more insane guides like this, and I'll see you in the next video.